Dear Digital Diary. So, yeah, here we are, day one of this idea that's been going on in the back of my head. And today being Memorial Day, and as memorable as it has been for all the crazy things that have happened today. So, yeah, I guess it's time to document since getting tired of playing it small. And I got to bust out of this crap. And everything I watch and everything I read says to, and all my mentors and teachers and everything, and everyone I look to for advice says it's time to bust out and stop playing small. What if you were just 10 times bolder? That being said, if I were, I guess I wouldn't be doing this right now. Maybe I would have done this 5 years ago. I don't know. But they also say that you are exactly where you're supposed to be at this time. So, knowing I'm always on my path and that this is a journey and not a destination. Right now, my journey sees me doing two things I had always said I would never do, which is start a business and be a parent. And there's lots of reasons for those. I'm not going to get into those now, but today I decided to start in our community. We have what's called the 90-day video challenge, and I did it for the first time last October, and it took me just under 6 months to get 90 days worth of videos. So I am recommitting myself to that commitment and practice, and in the vein of Gary V, who says document and don't create. And being on this journey to start an own business, being a parent is a whole nother thing for me too. But I know many of you are parents and use that as an excuse not to start. So that being said, I can speak to that now too. And I know many things I didn't do or did do, I did because I knew I didn't have a family to count on me or kids that I had to look after. So I've had a pretty free life for the last 42 years. And it's only been the last 6 I've had to be a parent. And I know that's a gross change in many ways of lifestyle and thinking. And thinking. Anyway, let's talk about today, Memorial Day. Started off with jumping out live with Evan Carmichael. I really admire him and like what he does. And when they say look at people who you like and what they're doing and what is it that you like about him, he's definitely someone who comes to mind. Just stand-up guy, generous, has a good heart, and wants to inspire and teach and pass on stuff. So a lot of things I like and do, and as I said, admire. And I had got done with morning meditation, and I was doing something through my phone, and it alerted me to Instagram that he was on live and to ask him a question. And so I did. I got really ballsy and just said, I was like straight out of bed too, but I was like, okay, if we're gonna start, we really gotta start, right? It's about all the way. So I got on, I jumped on, asked my question, got some good advice, and it was just cool to talk to him. And he's, again, such a, warm and caring, and I felt comfortable, even though, everything with being on that live thing. Anyway, it was good. So that was a very good start to the day. But we've had trouble with the 13-year-old that we're raising, and we decided going on a bicycle ride to go do our grocery, just to go de-stress, and it's already in Phoenix like over 90 degrees, so that was a bit warm. Came back and decided to go on a motorcycle ride because I was still stressing out, and wanted to just chillax, so I went on a motorcycle ride and got a flat tire. So, yeah, and just happy. I knew something was wrong. I could feel it, and fortunately, I was on a side road and just asked the motorcycle angels to get me home safely. So, pulled over and got Ruben to pick me up. So that was great, and I'm home, but I am spent, and I felt a bit guilty for not doing something for the business. This is my first Memorial Day weekend that I've not had to worry about working over like 15 years. That's a nice feeling, not to worry about having to work or be on call for a shift. It's been 15 years. But it just made me also feel like I needed to do something for my business since I had the day off, and, is it a really day off? I don't know. It's those things, right? Weighing it out. And so I decided to do family stuff, and then the whole family stuff went to shit with the kid throwing temper tantrum like a 5-year-old. So, decided to go on the motorcycle ride and then get a flat tire, but it's all good. I'm going to take a shower, and Ruben and I are going to watch Black Panther because I've been wanting to watch that, and we're going to do it and have some Rocky Road ice cream. So I will get up in the morning and recommit myself to what I need to do for my business, my YouTube channel, my social platforms, and self-development, as well as being a conscious parent. That being said, good night. Thank you. And God bless. Cheers. And don't stop being inspired.